Welcome, many thanks indeed for checking in. This is Peter Sandovich with you on my channel, my YouTube channel, free to air daily at 6 p.m. Looking ahead to tomorrow's racing. I've got 4 horses to tell you about on a day on Tuesday where there's a bit thin on the ground stuff, but I do have 2 big each way bets, 8 to 1 and 20 to 1, so that's not so bad, and 2 win bets on horses around 3 to 1 and 7 to 2. So I'll give you those 4 in just uno momento. So far today there's been 4 runners, there's 1 more still to come. Out the 4 there were each way bets, 3 of them came in placed. Rebel Empire 7 to 1 into 3s each way placed. Bizarre Dream 5 to 1 each way placed, back from 7s. And Prefer the Sister, another one back to each way placed. So 3 out of the 4 placed, although no cigar, but no harm done, that's for sure, with 3 out of the 4 horses coming in and no problem there at all. Okay, so there's 4 horses to tell you about. I'm going to start with a 20 to 1 chance, and then we'll move on with an 8 to 1 and 2 straight win bets, where I'm going to have 2 singles and a win double. Number 6, Honneur de Sivola, trained by Claire Hobson and ridden by Ben Post. I'm very keen on this one, although she's not had many winners. Claire, she's only had 5 winners in 200 goes. Obviously hasn't got much to work with, but I think this horse is well handicapped off a mark of 87, and I thought it ran well last time at this track when 5th of 9 behind Big Beehive. So I'm going to take a chance with it. It's 20 to 1 and it'll carry my vote. 20 to 1 each way. It's called Honneur de Sivola. There we go. It's your first bet of the day. Number 6 in the 550 at Southall. All right. Let's go to the 8.15 at the meeting at Lingfield. Another big price one, currently trading 8 to 1 or 10 to 1 with the bookmakers. And it goes in the, just double checking, at the 8.45. The 8.45 at Lingfield. 11 runners go to post, and the horse I like here is number 5. It's called Fighting Poet, trained by Richard Phillips and ridden by Kaya Fraser. I think this horse is well handicapped off a mark of, well, it's not actually off the mark, it's in a 0 to 50 classified, but gets in there quite well. And I think it's going to run a big race. It's about 8 to 1 or 10 to 1, as I say. And I think Fighting Poet's going to run a very big race indeed. It was rated 52, then it was dropping down the weights to 50, 49 and 48. But for me, this horse is well handicapped and is a winner waiting to pop up sooner or later. And it could be tomorrow. 8.45 at Lingfield. And it's number 5, Fighting Poet. Okay, they're the second bet. Now the 2 win bets, the straight win bets, been a lot of money. I was each way on this, but there's been a lot of money in the last couple of hours before it came on air, and it's down to about 11 to 4, 5 to 2. It was 5 to 1, so I'm going to have to go win only on it now, and it's in the 6:30. I'm just looking 6:30 at Wolverhampton. We're going win only. It's number 1. It's called Roaring Ralph, trained by Michael Dodge, ridden by Connor Beasley. Number 1, Roaring Ralph. Thought the horse ran really well when 7th of 11 to Mearside Diva. I tipped Mearside Diva that day. That was at Adock Park. And this horse went up at 33 to 1, Roaring Ralph, and was never at the races really. But I thought it ran a little bit better than you think. It only got beat 6 length, and it certainly never moved a muscle on it, Paul Mulrennan. It's replaced by Connor Beasley for this one. I think it'll win. It's number 1, Roaring Ralph. It's a win bet in the 6:30 at Wolverhampton, which leaves 1 more to go. I'm just going to turn to it now just to be sure I've got this right. It's the 7 o'clock at the meeting, I believe. Let me just double check that. 7 o'clock at the meeting at Wolverhampton, and I think it's going to take a lot of beating, this one. It's horse number 7. It's called Beylerbeyi. Beylerbeyi, trained by Ian Williams, ridden by Kieran Fallon. Beylerbeyi. I tipped you a winner of Ian Williams. I think it was on Saturday night, Yantani, which won at Lingfield under Rob Hornby. And I believe that this horse is equally fancied. Number 7, Beylerbeyi. It's the 4th and it's the final bet of the day. It's a win bet. So I'm going to have the 2 singles and a win double on Roaring Ralph and Beylerbeyi. And I'm having the 2 each way bets on Honneur de Sivola and Fighting Poet. That's how I see it. And I'm just going to double check if there's anything else come through. I don't believe so. No, all done. I'll give you the 4 bets in under 5 minutes. That's it. Still got my heavy cold, as you're probably well aware of. And I'll be back with you, God willing. We'll all be back tomorrow. That's on Tuesday, and that'll be for Wednesday's action, and that'll be at 6 o'clock. Bye for now.